All right, it's Tuesday, August 20th. I'm buying some Amazon 185 puts here at 718. This is on kind of another push down. We kind of started the day moving up, then we took out the lows of the day. We came up kind of the midway point of that move down, and now we're getting the red bar down. So I'm going to look for it to take out the lows of the day again. We're going to see if we get a kind of a two up failure day developing. If we kind of hit our target to the low of the day, then that kind of gets to the midpoint of the prior day. So we took out the high of the prior day, and then we can get an outside day to the downside here, maybe with these two targets to start. Not a big, trade in terms of expectations, but in terms of just price action, it looks like it wants to head lower. Maybe a little momentum will build up. I mean, like many stocks, we've had a few weeks up, and it looks to be a little exhaustion risk. So maybe temporarily, even if we head higher, we're going to have to take out some liquidity on the downside first. There's some targets here, a gap in here. So maybe we can get a little bit of a red pullback, and then eventually start higher. The daily, the weekly chart is still green. We took out the high the previous week already. We're not really failing yet till we get below the midpoint of that week, and we could be heading towards these targets up here. But it just looks like, given opening price action, we might want to take out a little liquidity on the downside before heading higher. So you can see we're getting ready to take out the lows of the day here, even as I type the options that I just bought at 718. They're now asking 755. So we'll see if we can, get a little bit of a push lower here on the day and what momentum might build up. Again, there we're taking out the lows of the day. If we just can kind of continue through here, then we can get to the midpoint of the prior day and then maybe get an outside day. Like I said, I can kind of see these targets down here, a little lower low gap area to fill. That's what opening price action seems to be pointing to. So just taking out the lows of the day, this is kind of an inflection point. We did it early on. It kind of bounced from there, and now we're doing it again. So let's just see if this is just kind of a bounce area, or do we kind of hold and then push lower where those options should move up nicely.